Now,
Hey! Come on! Where are you?
Futaba, we know you're there. Just come out and talk.
You're a hacker, right? I'm sorry.
Are you okay, Futaba?
We're right. It was his daughter. We need to get out of here.
Crap, he's home.
Alright, get out of here. Hurry. Oh, hey. How's it going?
Who the hell are you? Don't move!
Okay, now he thinks we're burglars.
You hear me?
He's got a flashlight. Oh, hey, how's it going?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, sis. Somebody please save me.
It's okay, it's just Judas-san. Wait, it's not okay. She thinks we're just like, hey, it's Judas! That was the worst misunderstanding ever.
You? What are you doing in my house?
I don't know, we were just curious about Futaba.
You're
Oh, good evening, sir.
Nijima-san.
Yes, it's my yes, it's my friend's sister.
Wait, are you two dating?
Actually I'm in love with Takamaki, but not Makoto-san. I'm sorry, Makoto.
We're just friends.
See, we're just friends. He was just terrified.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
Yes, it's like one of those classic horror films, Mr. Sensei.
But that's not it.
This is Skywalker.
You kids are here too?
Sorry, we're playing hide and seek.
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too.
Yeah, but like, hey, somebody is here.
We could hear the TV though, so we got worried he might have passed out or something.
Yeah,
The door was unlocked?
yeah, we were curious.
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Because I'm getting old.
Don't worry, Sensei, you'll get used to old age eventually. But I can't believe it. We're Futaba Sakawa.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Yes, I'd like to ask about your daughter.
You...
Can't let me be forced to say this, but
There's someone else living here. Isn't there?
yes, we just got jump scared by her, and Nagi and I saw it coming.
Yeah, my daughter.
Oh,
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
yes, I was asking about that too.
You told Nijima-san too?
I'm sorry, Sensei.
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Yes, we'd like to apologize to Boone to a Mockingbird like reference to Boone Bradley.
Well, that's...
Isn't that? Let me guess, isn't that okay?
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that.
Is she like Boone Bradley was like afraid of us? She had some kind of personality disorder?
I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you.
You're right. Why'd you keep it secret so though? We don't understand. We don't understood it.
Let's talk at my shop.
You're right. So you were like, hey, that never happened. Or it's like, hey, Dad.
Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born.
Yes.
Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason.
Well, you two seem to be lover, Sensei.
She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree.
Well, I guess this is why she was Futaba's Sosai. She stared at her mother's fear or something.
She truly was a great woman.
Well, gave up from you, I guess that is quite understandable. She seemed really nice.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much.
Yes, she was over-curious.
Even with that, she always took good care of her.
So I think I understand now. Vicky's an overprotective father. At least that's what he is.
Watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
It is rough. You can't multitask
Raising
though. Boy, I
Futaba
can.
alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
Alone? Parents of a mother.
I wasn't a father. Do you mean... Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him well. She never said a word about him either.
I understand. So you're like, so I have not only do I have a sister, but she's kind of like, you're like her father too, in a way.
She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her.
So that's why you got married. So she was divorced before you met her.
They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba.
How nice.
But one day she left, leaving Futaba behind.
So she died. That's actually kind of sad story, so you have a son. Did she die?
Yes. She committed suicide.
Most likely because I had breakdowns. Because that seems to happen a lot. In this current state of...
Suicide?
Yes, it seems so likely. But I would doubt it's from raising their only child, though.
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Now, the likelihood of causes of PTSD, so to your son.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
Yes. It's very traumatizing.
So, well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba.
They're nobody use of son. It's very understandable after I came along.
First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
That's very likely with Aunt Takamaki.
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me. But that's when I found out Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
Well, raising kids can be a habit, but at that, people like at least no than my other half a brain to think about.
What?
That part she's never told me.
You'll never understand that part either.
I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound.
You're right. It'll become too salty. It will never heal because it's so salty and tasty.
Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared, even when nothing was happening.
Maybe she's having nightmares.
She'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Maybe she's a ghost.
Visual and auditory hallucinations.
Yes, that is normally a sign of dementia.
Have you taken
Some severe
Futaba to a
enough.
doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in the room.
Guilt dementia. That's likely the reason.
Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in.
Yes, there's actually another term for that too in Ready Player One. It's right on the top of my comic book binder.
She won't take a single step outside the house. Or even...
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's very understandable.
That's pretty harsh.
So she's not a victim of abuse. Merely, it's a very bad traumatization of dementia.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl.
That's also understandable. But what makes her unique though?
She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
That's actually makes sense to you, son. Thank you. I understand you.
What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to either. And again, I know that's no way for her to live. It's all I can do, though.
What does Futaba want?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I asked you, but you don't know the answer either. So neither of us get it.
She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books.
Science books. That's just why she knows That's why she's a hacker.
Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be?
I will soldier this on. Thank you.
I'm gonna head back then.
See you later, soldier son. Be a better father than any else was.
You all had better head home soon, too.
You're right. I'm on relief. Stay here though, so go ahead.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
You're right. It's never nice to pry into somebody else's affairs. It'd be unfair.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
So General Strategy would just misunderstood him.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
Then we must help her out then. To prevent this.
So she lied to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
I can.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
It would.
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Yes, so make sure Medjed will regret their actions. It's possible. Very possible.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace?
Of course you do. If you have a desire, then there's always a palace full of desires. Like the Cave of Wonders. Or else 3 castles we've been into.
Let's check.
You're right. I'll put in Futaba and house.
Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Should be enough.
Candidate found.
Oh, it actually worked?
What the?
Looks like Ryuji's decision actually worked. I was actually surprised.
She's got one.
Let's go to that palace then. We gotta help her out as best as possible.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil?
That is very likely.
Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
Morgana, where'd you go?
I haven't seen him for some time.
He left us?
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Maybe he got scared.
Somewhere around there. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
You're right, you need to head home immediately. I'll see you guys
We
tomorrow.
have to go to school in the morning after.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
The assembly to the closing ceremony.
An assembly?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and...
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing.
I mean, it is our fault.
You're right. Your practice got involved in somebody else's affairs. And those affairs literally just... And the certain affairs that we just mentioned literally just declared war on us. We did nothing to them, but they were just... But they're testing us.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
Yes. But probably most likely be listening to us. I was right.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
Yeah. That is very likely.
So she lied to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it.
Will changing her heart really help?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed. Hold on a sec. Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. What the? She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil?
That is literally likely.
Hey, Morgana.
What? That's where Morgana was. I was wondering about that. Where did Morgana go? No, I think I'll just wait for him when I go to bed. It's been a very long night too, indeed. Time to sleep. Even my cat's not here. It's what it would. Ah, there you are. Ah, there you are. Were you just going to sleep while you wonder where I was? I would have, but it's very late. I think I've achieved a story about Futaba. I think you guys are just getting ready for now. How'd you know that? You can't see my intel gathering skills, you know. You're right. Never underestimate somebody just because they say something. I was checking out the Fuchs house. I didn't figure out Alibaba would be so young. What was she like? She had long hair, pretty young, sunny voice. Well, I say young, but I think it's probably about the same age as you guys. That makes sense. She's younger. She doesn't go to our same school, but she's the same age as us. At the very, she's certainly no amateur. We completely overheard her conversation with the chief, and she can hack into her other chats too. Yes, she's like got every place in the tell me why I attacked. Even if she can't answer directly, she might have some kind of lead on him. Why not? Why not a girl? Clever girl. In any case, we need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed.
Okay.
Let's meet again tomorrow. How about we go there? Yeah, let's go to the next town tomorrow. One sec. Wait, everything's headed forward. Now we're starting on December 6th. I remember! Futaba told us something about Medjed! And none of Futaba is actually Alibaba.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces?
Yes.
Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
She would have helped us out. They're an unseen enemy.
Then how was Medjed? What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
I'm not lying to you. I'm very... like I said, be honest.
You have quite the wit. We've yet to determine how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
Alright, my convincing truth will convince her to take sides. My mind just got deeper. Now my judgment has become justified.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate.
You're right. Sometimes fate can be very deceiving.
Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
You're right. I'll tell you my story of how I managed to get here. If you have a story of how Futaba Sakura came to be. Day 2 of school. Or should I say the last day of school? I don't know.
Seriously?
I can't wait to hear a ceremony. Or assembly.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
Oh, so that was the closing ceremony.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
Well, we all had school.
I'm doing laundries.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
You're right, you should probably go to a store sometime.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we?
Of course. The buying stuff is not related to our topic at hand about Futaba.
Let's get to Alibaba's. Then, I'll start. It looks like Futaba was listening in on the plan.
Of course she would. She's a hacker.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
Maybe she's just curious about what we do about our case.
I have no idea.
I have an idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
I just practiced it a long time ago.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
Right, we never even know who Medjed is anyway.
You'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Right, we can trust the Futaba girl. She's our only way to defeat Medjed once and for all.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace.
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all.
So our desire is to help get rid of her case is strong enough to actually happen.
It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil. She's so young, though.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
Alibaba. Sounds like that prince from Aladdin.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right?
Yes. As the clock had at dead space. Except his was more violent.
There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
You're right, so it could have been altered from truth to lies. Just like Captain Waka.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Yeah, that way we can make her think happier thoughts.
Oh, yep.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
Yes.
She's asked us to do so if we heal Futaba's heart. It will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
Yeah, so we need to get to the top of this case.
I agree. I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
What do you mean?
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case.
You're right, to be fair, it's not what happened before. Like, 3 times we never were asked. We were forced to. But this is a different case. This time she's just asking us to help her out.
There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition would be like, or the distortion that'll
But
be
I just
there.
started playing Persona 5.
We may run into some unforeseen situations.
Let's do this. I'll prepare for everything.
Alright.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is...
Let us try going to their house.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he?
Alright, you may suspect us, but we're well prepared.
Important memories, huh? I'll
Yes.
be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right?
Yes, you remember why you're here and how you got here. I hope so.
That has to be the case.
It is the case.
Definitely want this mission to succeed.
I wanted it too, so maybe we could get this thing done faster.
If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too.
Yes, the sooner we get your memories back, the faster we can figure out why the psychotic breakdowns are happening.
In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you?
Yes, I am super lucky. Sometimes a boss. Well, more likely a boss too. I'm just lucky.
You sure live up to my expectations.
Sure, who knows? I mean, we're like you, Morgana. Yeah, that tooler is changed to magic. Now I'm an ace tooler.